I think. Red dots are all coming on. Looks like I'm live. And we're going to do the old systems check. Because of otherwise it might not be working. Just got to check. And there we go. Twitch is working. And TikTok is working. And YouTube is working. Fantastic. Super good, easy, quick systems check today. Don't forget the light though, Jimbo, or no one can see you. Hello, it's me, the guy. How everyone is going. I hope everyone is well. How's the moustache doing? Ooh, I can't. Wow, I just made that super wonky. I just put stuff in it, so. Look, it's doing whatever it's doing. We can't always be in control of the moustache in our life. Hello, Liz. In the TikTok chat. What are we doing? What are we doing? So, I am going to close that little window. Just wanted to, like, adjust a couple of settings. I feel like I'm a little washed out in the camera face. So let's see if I'm allowed to adjust that whilst we are live. Ads are super fun, Twitch. Please keep ads on. Oh no. Is Twitch being a bother? No, I haven't changed anything. We can color multiply. Oh, this will be fun. So I want to add just the slightest sort of orangey pinkish color. Is that better? I feel like I've got a very white light on my face and it is reflecting. Yeah, that's the looks. Just want it to look natural rather than washed out. Oh, and she's on the YouTube. Look at her go. Just checking all the chats. Okay. Happy with the way I look. Happy with the stream as functioning. I think I'm just double checking that my actual stream information thingy is working. Oh, looks good. I'm fairly happy. I had a decent Easter. I think fairly quiet. I mean, it's always quiet at Easter because nothing's open, so you can't really go anywhere or do anything. But the kids were happy. They got lots and lots of chocolate. We watched there's a new, like, a Bluey stage show happening. And we watched that this morning, which is like the day after Easter. With the little kids. And I watched my 6-year-old daughter smash a whole Easter egg in that time period. And I realized, oh no, I'm muted. Can you hear me on the stream, Liz? Or
no, yeah, I can hear you on the stream. I'm getting you, and then you, and then you, and then you. So I muted you, and you.
Right. Sorry, I thought I was talking.
I have muted the website. You're still getting a view from me on all three things?
Ah! Anyway, you confused me. All is well. Let's jump into Minecraft, I think. It's time to get some wings. And I'll just load my world. Scratch my eye whilst I'm waiting. Here it comes. Oh, quick drink. Oh, pause. Okay. So in this live world we are. That's right. In the end. Now, as promised, off stream, I did a little bit of mining and crafting. And what you will see is That city over there is where we were at the end of last stream. And I spent a solid 45 minutes digging and bridging because I needed lots of like end stone and stuff because I was going to use up all my dirt if I didn't. And I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, I used stacks and stacks more than I have dirt now. So anyway, you can see I've done a bridge there, and there are more bridges. There's some really long ones, which we'll be able to see very soon because we are now at the end city. I did have to use a map called Chunk Base, and I popped in my game seed, which if you're on any of my full screen streams, and you'll see that now. If you're on TikTok, you won't, but the seed is up on my screen. If you want to play along in your own version of my world, you can, but I popped that into Chunk Base and I got this one, and that is a ship there that is definitely all there, and then we'll have an elytra inside. So we need to get up to there, and to do that, there are two things we could possibly do. We could possibly just pillar up, which is the least fun. I'm going to go up through here, and then I'll just bridge across, or even pearl across, because I think that's the intended way. And at least for the first one, we'll go the intended way. Now, I'm running very low on arrows. I've only got 32 left, so I need to be pretty careful with how I use them. And I still want to get these guys and collect as many shulker shells as I possibly can, because they're very useful. And it looks like he's come around here. Where are you? Hopefully I can still reach him. Ugh. Oh, he got me. There we go. No shulker shells on that one. That's fine. We can still dig through the wall and get in. Eat some chicken. And we'll keep on going up. Hopefully there's not too many scary rooms in this one. It's not a huge end city, so I don't think there's too many problems, as long as I don't fall all the way down. Stay on the platforms, Jimbo. Come on. Here we go. And look, if at this point they do get me, I think, is there one? Yeah, there's one right at the top there. So if I shoot him a few times and then load up and kill him, then we've got the shulker shell from that. But there's not much else up here. Guess I can grab that arrow. Oh, I'll jump down here. That's the way. These sometimes have treasure chests in them, so it's worth a look. Let's have a look. No treasure. Okay. Well, we keep going. Sounds like there's a shulker on the top of there. I'm not too stressed about every single shulker if they're a bit out of the way. But let's get this guy. He's right in my way. Okay, in we come. There's usually a couple in here. Yeah, there's one. Out. Getting too good at bashing the bullets away. Ooh. Oh. Come on. There we go. All right. And up we go. Back up to the top. Yikes. Is there... So there'll be one at the top of there. Where's the boat? Hello, boat. Must be behind that one. So let's go do this tower first. Yeah, there it is. Out. Oh no. Guess we're going up. Out again. Hoping there's some treasure in this one. Yay, treasure. Kill these guys first. Oh, float away first. That's an option too. Okay. Oh. Lots of bullets shooting up at me. Come on. Hi there, Thomas Symington. How are you going? Hope you will. I'm in the end trying to get an elytra. Oh, got hit again. Trying to go down, and the shulkers keep hitting me. And now I'm starting to run low on food as well. I do have chorus fruit, which is like super last resort. I think I might fell down. Whoops. And then endeavor to not get stuck up in the roof again. Got him. Got him. Sounds like there's another one. Yeah. I can hear where they shoot. Where are you? Oh, it must be outside. Okay. Hi there, Sahib. How you going? Ooh. Diamonds. You like diamonds? I'll pop that in my ender chest, which is now full of loot. I'm going to need to actually craft one for back at home. There's nothing else up high, so I grabbed that as well as it. Ooh. Okay, let's just get him. There we go. All right. Oh, that's right. I didn't kill him because I fluted up. Yeah, I picked up that shulker shell from there. So there's the ship with the elytra. We're nearly there. Hopefully there's a little bit of treasure in this one too. We can make our way across. Is there another room? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I think I still need to go up to get to where the bridge is. Just hopefully it's still there. Oh, try not to fall. Don't forget to eat. Up we go. We really kick-started right into the middle of the action today. Ow. Oh no. Okay. So once we get the elytra, it will calm down a little bit. Oh my god. Once I learn how to jump in this game. Focus, Jimbo. There's the bridge. Okay. Now, I don't really want to get shot whilst I'm trying to cross. But it is a risk, especially with those shulkers there. So my thought is... terribly dangerous. But if I aim... there... that should be a good throw. Yes, perfect. There we go. We can go straight inside. Grab ourselves a brewing stand. And I might be stuck floating, but at least I'm inside. That pearl couldn't have gone any better. And there's a bad guy. That's glass there. I thought I saw another bad guy. There we go. And my elytra! Hooray! Sky's the limit. Now, it's not enchanted, so we need to be wary of that. Ooh, got a decent sword out of it, though. And a saddle. Okay. Rockets. I don't need gold on my hotbar. I'll keep some blocks on my hotbar. It is time to take flight. What do you reckon? Up off the crow's nest? So that's the way home. They're typically... I haven't seen any. There are typically more little portals around that can get you back to safety. There is another end city past that one as well. It could be potentially worth going there for a little bit more treasure. But I don't know if the amount of rockets I've got is going to be enough to get us there. Oh, there is one more thing. The dragon head. So I should take care of the shulker. There we go, he's dead. I don't think he's going to keep shooting me from far away. And then... what do you reckon? We just... Ow! Oh no. It got me. Just when I so confidently said that he won't. Okay. Remember how to fly now. Dragon head. That's one for the collection. And thanks to Distant Horizons, I've got a fairly good sense of direction. That's nice. Not having to stress too much about where I'm going. We'll give it a go and we'll see. These are all, yeah, these are all the pathways I had to build. There's a really long one that crossed multiple islands and a long one there. That's how I got to here. And it took a long time and it was very slow. So I'm glad I did it off stream because if I had just started doing that, I wouldn't even be probably nearly halfway yet. So it's done now. I can always come back to the end at a later point in time and with like really good gear, fully enchanted, and have a much safer time. I've got protection 3 on everything now, and feather falling 4 will save me a lot of damage. So I'm happy with that. But protection 4 is better. So let's fire our first rocket and sort of get a sense of how far we're going. And as long as we glide. So the Elytra is... okay, it's taking damage quite quickly. I think we just need to get back home. And that's the portal in the middle. I think we... do a few rockets up. And then glide back in. And just point myself at it. We'll pick up speed. Yeah, the durability is a bit hairy. Thankfully, it's not too bad. Okay. It's very scary flying through the end. Look, there's all the end cities that I had found. There's the one I didn't go to yet. There's the one I went to first. And that's where I got my Elytra. I do like the Distant Horizons mod very much. Oh, and there's a dragon egg to collect. Let's get that before we leave. Poomph. It's over here somewhere. I think. Oh no, it's there. Do I have... I mean, I've got this guy. That should do it, I think. Do-do. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. I need a torch. You there? Come with me. Nope. There we go. And torch. And then we'll break the end rod. There we go. All right. And back to the overworld. Oh, and in my bed. Fantastic. And it's nighttime, so let's sleep. Awesome. I thought I was going to have to fly back from the stronghold, but no. Ah, okay. There's a witch there. Burn her. Now we can sort of start looking at further away places. We've got much more ease of sort of ability to access everything that's going on around. Why is there an iron golem here? Must have spawned this way. Sir, could you go away? You're going to interfere with the farm, with the iron farm. Oh, still going though. Now rockets are limited, so we're not going to do too much crazy flying. Things on the list of things to do is get a mending villager so we can get this mended. Possibly, can you put elytra on the enchanting table? Let's go see. No, you can't. Okay. So we also need an Unbreaking 3 villager to trade with. So I think those are right now top priority so that we can actually make good use of our villager. We can actually... I've got anything... No, I don't. Okay. Whoops. Ah, there's my emeralds. Let's take the fireworks off my hotbar and let's dump this stuff into this box here, which is my box of stuff I need to sort. Shulker shells. I might make some shulkers very shortly, actually. That's very, very useful. And emeralds, we're going to need to buy some... Oh, do I have much wood? I think I might have used it all. Got a tiny bit of wood. And I don't have any axes. Or spare. Oh dear. Okay, well we might as well use that one up. And if I could get access to my... Rip the Pope, I guess. I never cared much for him, so, you know. Sad that an old man died, I guess. Also, there's a creeper. I need your gunpowder. There he is. Hello. No. Ow, that didn't work. We'll just pretend that hole was there the whole time. Oh, there's got more wood here. Okay, so I can make some lecterns. Actually need... I mean, yeah, exactly. You're not wrong. Old man replaced by other old man. Here. I might need to... How can you, like, villager-proof your house? I don't know. I don't want to, because I want to have ease of access. Minecraft is fun still. There's lots of complicated things that I enjoy. Other parts of it. I want to go to these guys and buy some bookshelves. Thank you. And then I need to find some... Maybe the ones in my house. Maybe I trap them in my house. Villagers are still very overpriced. You can do a little bit of magic to make them cheaper. But otherwise, yeah, they're overpriced. Okay. So that's blocked off. And that's blocked off. So now... You can't escape. Ha ha ha. What if... Furnace is not a job block, is it? Yeah, no, I don't want a job block is the thing. What if... What if... We put... a couple of friends in here. Bonk, bonk. No way they can escape. Not even through there. And I will put this one, fence gate here. Yes, go in there. Ah, damn it. Can I lure you anyway other than having to break everything that I've got here? Probably not. Oh my god, and you're going to the barrels as well? Okay. That's it. You're coming with me. Come on. Yes. Do, 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 do. Can I get in through here? No, absolutely not. Why would you? Wow, it's slow to break stuff whilst you're in a boat. Okay, can I go through the one block gap? No, of course not. Because why would you? Alright. That's one. And I'm going to get the other guy before I let him out of the boat. What? Just teleported. Here, come here. You're there. Yep. How are you? Oh, yes, he's in the boat. I heard a barrel opening sound. I think there's a barrel upstairs, maybe? Oh, there we go. Did exactly what I wanted him to. So, gate there. And walls. There we go. No escaping. Only servitude. Smite is for killing undead enemies. So not very useful in the end where I just was. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. All right. Got any good trades? No. Oh. Thank you for sharing the live, Jet. Appreciate you. I'm just going to mute for a second whilst I blow my nose. That's enough of that. Now my moustache is bothering me. Here we go. We'll just tidy that up a little. Beautiful. For an axe, smite or sharpness. So, if you're using it as a weapon, it depends still. I don't usually use an axe as a weapon once I'm doing enchants. But so smite, super good for undead baddies. That means skeletons, zombies, skeletons and zombies, I think. Maybe like zombie pigmen as well. I think the wither counts as undead. So that can be helpful. And then the sharpness does more damage to every enemy. But I think smite does more damage than sharpness, if that makes sense, because it's like specific to that kind of enemy. And then of course you got like Bane of Arthropods, which is like smite but just for spiders. So it's a little bit weird. As far as I know, the enchantments work the same on Bedrock and Java. So I wouldn't stress too much about that. You there. Decide you want to be a librarian. Come on. Okay, well, luck of the C2. I mean, that's very much a nice to have, but I don't want it. So we're just going to do this for a little while until hopefully we get mending or unbreaking 3. Fortune 2, another nice to have. Silk Touch, very nice to have. Unfortunately, I need mending and unbreaking much more urgently. And I think I might actually need to go get some more emeralds or some paper. Aqua Affinity, because these guys do paper trades. If I want to try and lock in... Oh, that's still Aqua Affinity. Put that one there. So, hello? Sir? Please? No? Okay, you've had enough? It's possible that their day of working is over. So this guy's a toolsmith. So I think he was using this. If I break that, his job should go away. Yep, it did. So I will put down another lector in there. And yeah, look, he's picked up the job. So now I can put my stuff back here. And it feels... Is it just dark in this corner? I've closed off all the windows. What have you got? Nothing of interest. Okay, so... I can actually open this up again. Yes, it is dark outside. Alright, let's go and sleep. And what I want to do is get my hands on more emeralds. So, easiest way I can do that right now is to come over here. Grab... I'm not going to fly, but... If I had unlimited rockets and decent enchants on my elytra, I would just start zipping around parts of the base like this. I'll do it one time. Oh, I need to get just over there to that fountain. It's really not far. And if I do that, it takes no time at all. But rockets are in very short supply. That's all of my rockets. And elytra is already a quarter damaged. And I've only had it for 10 minutes. So let's not break it. I need to sell to someone who's not here, like you. So this guy will buy this. That's very handy. And then I need to go to my sugarcane farm as well. So if they're when they've got the book trade I want, I need to trade with them one time to lock in their trades. So they don't change. So they don't like re-roll their trades again. And if they've got a paper trade, it's obviously, you know, paper is relatively free. So I'll do a paper trade. If they have a, what is it called? A bookshelf trade, then I'll have to buy the bookshelf. Or I could buy the enchanted book that they're selling as well. All of which I need paper for. And I'm probably not going to make like a cow farm. I'll just get my books from the villagers. So when you buy a bookshelf off of a villager, you can break it with a axe or a tool that doesn't have Silk Touch, and it will just turn into some books. And that's honestly the quickest and easiest way to make books without stressing too much about cows and having to kill them and get the leather, and then you've got the meat as well to deal with, and blah 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 blah. Big lag fest. Yeah, I'm going back to pick it all up. Thanks, Bacon. I think I got all of it. Oh, there's a few bits over here. Okay. Go for a swim. Nearly there. There we go. One last check. One there. Beautiful. Okay. Lots of sugar cane. So with that... Hello, did you... No, okay. Very confusing. Where these villagers are coming from. Cool. Okay, we've got paper, we've got emeralds, and we can turn one of these into some books. There we go. So whatever comes up, we can get a good trade. Feather Falling 4 is awesome. But again, I have to prioritize right now. Also, I don't have like a build set up for storing villages. So I just need to make sure I'm getting the mending and unbreaking. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Because essentially this is all we're doing now. Until that happens. Nothing. And nothing. Both of you. Not very helpful. Hopefully we'll get our bad luck out of the way early. Flame. Power. So I think when I'm when I've got a big setup to permanently house my librarians and stuff, I will probably do this part off stream. But this is sort of the most important of it all. Breach 3. Is that the new... I think that's one for the mace. Let's find out about it, because I've not seen that enchantment before. Which one? This one. Breach enchantment. Minecraft. There we go. The mace enchantment. And it reduces the effectiveness of armor of the entity being attacked. Okay. Maximum level 4. It affects armor as well as natural armor points. I didn't know there were monsters with natural armor points. Natural armor. So, okay. So zombies of all kinds have 2 armor. Magma cube 3, wither 4. Killer rabbit has 8 armor. I feel like this isn't a complete list. But a shulker, when closed, has 20 armor. Right. So you could potentially mace closed shulkers and actually damage them. That's cool, but I don't need it. I don't even have a mace, so not very useful right now. I'd very much like to get a potion, an ominous potion, so I can do the harder version of, what's it called, the trial chamber that we found, and get better loot. Hopefully a mace. That would be amazing. Depth Strider 3. Some really good enchantments. Very expensive prices, though. I do forget how expensive some of these can be. And, like, I think the price is, like, randomized a little bit as well. Silk Touch again. And Flame again. Should turn my FOV up. Why? I'm happy with how it is. Looting, you can see more. Yeah. What is my FOV? I'll check. Video settings. Oh no, now I'm gonna... It's probably not even in this one, is it? Extras. No, it'll be controls. Nope. Accessibility. Here's how much I know about how to change FOV. I don't even know where the setting is. I think because I've got a different menu due to what's it called? The mods that I have installed. It's changed where some things are. In my mind, it's a video setting. Oh, and these are weird things as well. No, it's not there. Or it's an accessibility thing. Definitely not a sound thing. Definitely not a chat setting. Telemetry resource packs is just resource packs, and it makes me reload. Oh, it's at the top of the menu. Duh. FOV is it's 75. Okay. Maybe you're right. It's at the options at the top. So you can go like if you go all the way, the game looks ridiculous. And this is very silly. And like it's all stretched at the edges. We don't do that. 90 is pretty far. I think 85. Maybe that's why I keep getting sniped by creepers.
Oh my god, that looks so much more. What the hell?
Because 75
It looks widescreen.
is default. And I can't see. I mean, if we're looking at this, I can't see, you know, those blocks. And if we go to like 90 feels a bit extreme, but 85 is not too bad. Anyway, we're not too worried about that right now. Looting 1, punch 1. Okay. I am used to FPS games like Counter-Strike where, yeah, FOV is very important. It's never been that important in Minecraft. Oh, I'm breaking 3. That's one of the ones we've been looking for. We're locking him in. Which bookshelf is yours? Oh, no. That one. Okay. So if I break that one, he'll lose his job. Cool. So then he'll walk over here. There we go. So we've got Unbreaking 3 locked in. Liz is my wife, by the way.
Hiya.
She's over there. You may or may not be able to hear her through the microphone.
Hold on.
That's her. If you didn't hear that.
I'm just helping.
She is also playing Minecraft in the corner, I suspect.
Yeah.
Based on her reaction to all of that.
Indeed.
Channeling. Just go work over there. Live your life and be over there. Impaling. Depth Strider. Come on, mending. Smite 2. Multi-shot, almost with the M at the start there. Density, that's another one that's new. Density again. Mace enchantments. Thanks for the follow, Will Fenwick. Appreciate the tips. Oh no, he's not working anymore. No, go back to your job. Over here. There you go. Density 5. Look, if I was doing a mace build, I would be very happy with that. Hello? Any more chance you want to work today? Yes? Ooh, protection 4. I want it, but not as bad as I want mending. So let's get mending. Come on. Mending. Frostwalker. Channeling again. It's supposed to be like even odds on what random enchantment you get. I really feel like it isn't. I feel like the game knows which ones you want somehow. And maybe it's listening to me talk. And it always isn't that one. Would you not have more luck using more villagers? You still got to break them and check them. And having a confined villager is generally just a bit quicker. Ooh. Because these guys tend to wander off and then can take forever to come back, and then you're trying to figure out which one belongs to the lectern and then all that kind of stuff. By doing it just like this, you can roll them pretty quickly. And I mean, if I had an even like smaller room, then I could very quickly roll over and over again. So yes and no. Yes, I could check more villagers at a time, but doing the setup every single time will be more frustrating. And of course, if you've got lots of villagers, then the temptation to keep like a good enchantment that will be useful soon, like Silk Touch. Hey, that's useful. I could use that soon. But then I need to go find another villager and get another lectern and blah, 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 blah. But we're focused on mending right now. Just started playing on PS5. I've never played before. I don't know, because this is on Java. I think it's similar for Bedrock. But I know the villagers do act differently in Bedrock as well. So don't trust that everything I'm doing will work on. So Bedrock is console. There is a Bedrock version on PC and on mobile devices as well. That one's Bedrock. Used to be called Pocket Edition, but they changed it. Spite 4. Thanks for the follow. 808 vibes. Glad I can help. This is a process that I've done many times before, so in my experiences here, just doing it with 1 or 2 guys at a time is you're quicker to get the repetitions in. Reach, we've seen that quite a few times, but not a single mending. Come on, mending. And of course, you have to be super careful to break the lectern and not use your axe on a villager, because that will ruin everybody's feelings about you, including the iron golems that live in the village. I remember I had a relatively new world years ago, and I was living in a village, and I had accidentally punched a villager, and I think I must have done just enough damage to annoy the iron golems. Maybe I was holding my sword. And I became stuck in a death loop. Because I'd respawn on the bed that I had in the village, and the iron golems would very quickly hunt me down and kill me anytime I tried to do anything. So I ended up having to leave the village. I was exiled. And being exiled from this village would be very troublesome, because I've built a house here. Give me something good. Wow. It's not offered a single book trade in a while. There we go. Luck of the C3. Another good enchantment. I think I do have that one on a fishing rod already. Punch 2. Handy for a bow.
not handy for making sure my elytra doesn't die. Projectile protection. Whoops. See, I was just chopping and he walked in front of my axe there, which could have been very bad. Hour 1. Efficiency 5 for a stack of emeralds. Terrible pricing. Fantastic enchantment. Not happening. It's funny that, like, maybe pre the mountain update, I would have been more interested in keeping that one, the efficiency 5. But since they did that, and you can't insta-mine deep slate anymore, or ever, you can't insta-mine deep slate, it's made efficiency 5 less exciting. Because when you could insta-mine and get diamonds and redstone and gold and everything, it was awesome. But now all you get is like iron and coal and a little bit of other stuff. So it's not very exciting. Because the you can only do it in the stone layers with a beacon. No, it just so the deep slate, it just doesn't insta-mine. So with stone, if you've got a beacon with haste 2 on it, which is a whole other thing, as well as efficiency, I think efficiency 4 and 5, you just click and the stone would be disappeared. And like all of the stone in front of you would be gone. So you could clear out a lot of space really quickly. And find a lot of valuable things very quickly. And because it was stone all the way to the bottom of the world in previous versions, then it was worth... it was really worth investing the time in getting efficiency 5. But now that's the rare items and stuff are in the deep slate, which doesn't insta-mine. It mines quickly still. It does mine quickly, but it's not the same as insta-mining. And I think that was an intentional change because it was kind of a bit broken. And like, for the sake of clearing out a huge space in the stone, you can still do it. But for the sake of getting lots of resources, it's not that useful anymore. Unless that resource you need is stone. Respiration. Come on now. Depth Strider. Again, a very useful enchantment to have in the water. Mending! There we go! We've done it! Woohoo! I want to buy it now. Oh, I don't have the emeralds. Do you buy paper? You don't. I need emeralds. And then we shall enchant the elytra. Let's come here, grab some iron. And we're going to use a rocket on this one. Phew. Fly over here. And... who wants iron? Who wants iron? Who wants iron? You there? Yes. Anyone else? You look like you'd buy iron. No? It'd be nice if they'd come to you, like... They're supposed to show you that they would trade for you with it. It'd be nice if they would also come bother you. Rather than all of them coming and bothering you. Oh, that's all of the iron I had. Okay. Well, I got 47. Oop. Okay, I really don't need to do that. You there? And he sells smite as well. Oh, he's got a discount because I traded with him a bunch. Okay, 22. And you're 39. Okay, so you're very expensive, young man.
Did you just call your Elytra young man?
I did. What are you going to do about it?
Well, they have baby stuff.
Old man. The ladies. I should probably spend these levels before... I did have a sword. It's possible that I lost it in an incident. I think I definitely lost it in an incident. What does this sword have? It's not that great. Okay, let's try and get a better sword whilst we're here. Knockback, not great. Or we can check the books. Loyalty, also not super great. Bow. Fishing rod. Oops. Oh no. You sit. What's this bow? Unbreaking 3, mending. Okay, so I could clear that one because mending on a bow, not super useful. So let's just check a few things. If there's a really good enchantment, then I'll definitely get it. Thank you. Thank you for the well done. I need... Is there any chance that I have any more blaze powder? No, okay. What I really need is blaze powder to get an ender chest, and I should take that chest plate with me. Hello, Nikki Gamer 23 on Twitch. How you doing? Yeah, chest plate. Be good if it had what was it called? Fire protection. That's all right. Doing well, thank you. Doing very well. I got my elytra today. And I just got the 2 villagers, Unbreaking and Mending Librarian trades, so I can actually enchant my elytra and have it stick around for a while. However, I need some blaze powder to make some Eyes of Ender for ender chests. Now, did I do it here? No. There's a blaze there. Hello, pig. And a pig there. That's nice. And a pig there. Eek. Why are they all... Ooh? Is he immune to fire? It's kind of funny. Whoops. I don't have Silk Touch. And it's a good question. Why do I need... I'll just get some from the end. I just got back from the end, basically. And whilst I was there, I found treasure in the form of gear. And... Ooh, on fire. Wow, okay. It's piling up in there. Do I have many arrows? No. I left a lot of that gear in the ender chests that you do find. But because I don't have Silk Touch, I didn't pick any of them up. What? Yeah. The elytra was not easy to get. It cost me a whole gear set. Eek. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Yeah, I used an ender pearl, and it turns out, as we have learned now, if you ender pearl and it hits the side of a block, it just sends you down, which is not a problem unless you hit the block on the side of an end island, and you just get sent down into the void, which is what happened to me. We live and we learn. Okay, that's plenty of blaze rods. Let's get out of here. I do have a trade for ew. Ow. Okay. Thanks for the follow, NRL. Yeah, I do have a trade for a what's it called? Ender Pearl with the villager. So I can easily get those without too much hassle. Eek. Just run past those blazes whilst they're shooting at me. Silk pick spawns in like 1 out of 10 chests. Yeah, it's possible that I have a silk pick that I put in an ender chest and just didn't think about it. We'll find out. I do need to get some obsidian. I think I should do a sleep before we worry about that. But yeah, I lost a lot of good stuff. I had a really good bow. Unfortunately, that went into the void. So,
What's the bow's name?
and the bow's name was Bowie.
David.
Oh, David. Sorry. We need. Okay, so we got some blaze powder, and we got an eye of ender. Pretty sure I don't have obsidian. It's nether bricks. No. Okay. There is a lava pool. If I remember correctly, it's over here somewhere. Yes, that cobblestone is my marker. They do still trade. So if you get a, what's it called? A cleric villager up to the maximum level, they will sometimes trade for ender pearls. So I have to do a few. This is my lava pool. I don't have a bucket of water anymore because that went into the void now that I think about it. So I need to make one. Very dangerous. I think it's just 8 that we need for this. It's 5. Six. Oops. Still 6. 7. 8. There we go. All right, we'll go make an ender chest. And I guess I'll just plop it in the house. How much is the delay? Because I sent the they still trade message 2 minutes ago and you answered it. I wish I could. I don't have a delay set. So I don't know why that was such a delay. I do have multiple chat things because I'm multi-streaming, so it's possible that I didn't notice it. But I try to answer every chat message that I see. Okay, so ender chest, and I think a good spot is going to be here. Yes, there we go. So we've got an efficiency pick, another efficiency. Okay, so I don't have any silk touch picks, but I've got a decent amount of stuff, and I think I'll disenchant this one. So then I can at least see if there's a good enchantment. Efficiency 4. Do I have lapis? I do. Okay. So I had a. Did I have a sword? Oh, my sword is currently disenchanted. Okay. So we will enchant the diamond pick. Efficiency 4 on that. Let's try the sword. Ooh, sharpness 4. Curses are not possible. Yeah, I know that. You can't disenchant curses. Good sword now. Good pick. What else do we want to have a look at? We'll have a look at the bow. power 4. Oh, I'm down to 27 levels there. Okay, so in that case, let's get... Yeah, there's... I don't think any of the picks are cursed, but some of the... Especially the iron stuff. Cursed helmet there. Cursed with binding and vanishing on the boots. Don't know how that works. Yeah, so what I have learned, you can use a dispenser to put gear onto villagers and they get the buffs. So this protection for iron legs. If I put them onto a villager, then they get the buff. But I think they don't, like, there's no model for them for villagers, so they don't show up. But that's something we can do. So if we want to give respiration to a villager, I don't know why we'd do that. But the enchanted diamond, the enchanted iron gear is definitely stuff we could put on villagers. I need to do more paper trades. 33. Still need 6 more iron to get that unbreaking. Stuff is not producing. Oh no. That's probably going to affect this. Yeah, it has. Okay. Can I repeat what I said? Yeah. So my understanding is with villagers, I haven't tried it yet, but you can put armor onto villagers using a dispenser. Hi there, Harry W11. How you going? So if you use a dispenser to put armor on a villager, they get buffs from the enchantments. So stuff like my cursed iron gear that's got good enchantments, but I'm probably never going to use it. Why don't I put that on some of my important villagers? Things are going pretty good, Harry. I'm wondering what that iron golem was doing up on here, though, because he shouldn't be able to spawn there. Sir?
Did your iron farm break again?
It must have.
You know what?
It's cursed.
Yeah, it has to be. Because guess what?
What?
I made mine.
The exact right way? Yeah.
And it didn't break.
So what I need to do is get good. I need to drop this chamber down several blocks. Because this level, this floor here should be 6 blocks above the village, which is these 3 guys, and that's less than 6. That's like 3. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. So I need to drop these down at least 1 or 2 blocks. I think that's the best way to do it. But it's going to be an issue. The iron farm has to be 16 blocks up, or put buttons 16 blocks out because of that. Yeah, See, the thing was, I didn't know the exact rules, and I still don't know the exact rules. Oh my god, and there's one here. Hello. There being a problem. So if I sink them down a bit, then there will be less stuff up here that they will be able to spawn on. I have just built it in... He's being stubborn. I've just built it in a really bad spot. If I had built it like down here, or even down in the bottom here, maybe we build a new one and move like stuff over. Yeah, I've been trying to fix it, and it's issue after issue. I feel like some of these golems are from that now. I'm not sure because there's lots of villages in my house. And I need stuff to trade. I've got lots of sugarcane again. At least that's growing. We're so close to having the enchanted elytra. I would say, all in all, Harry, it's going very well. We've got the elytra today, right at the start, and I've spent a bit of time rolling and re-rolling the librarian villagers, and I now have a mending villager, or a mending trade with a librarian villager, and an unbreaking trade, and I've got a mending book on me. So I just need to enchant my elytra. Oh, did you follow? Thank you, Nicky Gamer. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. They were, and they have stopped working. Since I switched to, what's it called, Stream Elements, to get better like multi-streaming and like everything all in one. I have not, I've had one stream where the alerts worked. And as far as I could tell, I didn't change anything to make them work from when they weren't. And it seems like they've stopped working again. So I can only apologize and put that on my list of things to fiddle with before I stream again. Thanks for the follow, Ryan Otto, over on TikTok. Appreciate you. I feel like there should be more stuff here. And Zoe, with a long name, thank you for the follow. That pause was on reading the, what I assume is the last name, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So, rather than sounding rude, I shan't. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Nikki. I wish I could tell you the exact issue. I've set it up correctly. And I've done tests. I could. That's a good idea. Even more sugarcane. I do plan to build an automatic farm for that very soon. So I can have unlimited paper. Yeah, this iron golem situation. It seems to work. It was working perfectly fine for a very long time. And it's just broken again today. So everything's breaking. But yeah, look, sky's the limit. In chat. Got my elytra. And I got the dragon egg too. It's not in my hands right now. Okay. Make some paper. And I can probably trade with the guy in here again. Yes. There we go. Now I have enough to buy the Unbreaking book. Hooray! Woo, hooray! There is, so if you go to my YouTube channel, which is Janners365, there should be, need the anvil, there's VODs that are kept on there. I think VODs are kept on Twitch as well. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not deleting them. So, they still show up on my back end, but I'm not sure if they show up on the front end. I haven't checked that recently. Still in, oh. Hello? Ooh. My game alt-tabbed for a second there. Still on the anvil. There we go. Now I can wear that, and when I fly around... Have a look. Boom. The durability doesn't go down as fast. Yeah, that's so much better. No worries, Ryan. You have a fantastic evening. I can press F3. I'm not sure what information you need. I do have better F3, so I removed a whole bunch of crap that was on there. What am I doing now? Question. We've got some villagers in there. I'm going to leave them in there for now. I do want to have a nice smelting setup here. Oh, of course, I don't have a ton of stuff to smelt these days with the iron farm. That's currently not working. So, the whole thing. Let's make some shulkers. Got all my loot from the end, and I can actually make use of some of it. So, shulker box. We can make 5. There we go. I might... Oh, I've got more shulker shells. I've been on this version for this world. So I started this world a little over 2 weeks ago. So I haven't had to deal with like any weird changes. Just my ineptitude at building farms and things. And firing rockets off for no reason as well. I might actually... I've got so much junk. Junk shulkers. Oh, these are for enchanting. Okay. Stuff for enchanting can go in there. That's not for enchanting. What else was I enchanting? Nothing that is in there. Okay. Some stuff I can just put away. I guess that goes in there. Or I really just start dumping stuff in here. That doesn't belong. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, it's my problem that is breaking my own. I can tell you what it is. It's called hubris. It's the thing where I had a tutorial and I clicked through and I didn't watch it the whole way and listen to any of the commentary. I just sort of went, oh yeah, it looks like that. And
There's your issue. Oh my
vaguely built the iron farm in the design as it was intended. After much troubleshooting, I have gone through and watched at least the sort of start portion where it tells you exactly how far to dig and all that kind of stuff. I didn't do any of that. That's why my iron farm's breaking. It is all on me. And I really just need another item sorter because I'm already over using my regular storage. It was ENX04. He's well known for being a really good tutorial guy, which he absolutely is.
If you follow the tutorial.
My issues are not with the design, it's entirely with my build. I know I need slabs and I think a trapdoor. Going to grab a boat just in case. Let's try and fix this iron farm now. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of... Do I have a leash? Do I know where a leash is? I got a few, okay. I am looking forward to the leash updates or the lead updates. You there? Yeah, what I need to do is build a big iron farm that actually is a design that I know and understand because I've built them before. I just wanted to quickly chuck something together. Question mark? Oh. Now he's done it. Nobody look. Oh, I could fly out. Maybe. Hey! It's going so well. Hopefully my leads are in the box. They are. Okay. It's very stubborn. This is what I was doing previously. I did this quite a few times because of the mess that I made. There was a guy around here. That's a sheep. He must have walked away or walked around the front. Thanks for the follow, Nicholas. Okay. So the plan is we dig here, or we use the good pick with the efficiency on it. To answer your question, Nikki, yes. It appears both of these things are happening. Now, I'm just going to kind of cheat a little bit. All right. I'm not even aimed correctly. Look, it does work when it's working. Okay, this is going to be a mess. Just accept that it's going to be a mess and then carry on from there. That's all we can do. Why is there so much gravel here? Is it close? Are we close? Yeah, so what I'm doing right now, I'm going to bring this floor down. Hopefully without the villagers interacting with the zombie. So I think I will lower the zombie 2 blocks first. And then I will rebuild this little structure next to him. And then I'll lower the villagers down. Hopefully that doesn't end up with them getting eaten. On my right somewhere. Hello? Oh. Okay. Okay, I see where I am now. Look, if I had built it right in the first place, I wouldn't need to use the spectator mod. Because I don't have a shovel on me. And I don't want to go back to the house. Aha! You there. Ow. You bit me. Ow. You bit me again. 1, 2. It's Liza. Oh, wow. Efficiency on pickaxe doesn't do a difference. Yeah, it does. I mean, it does when I get down to the dirt. Oh, not the dirt, the stone. So that's why I switched. Why did I name the zombie? Because I thought I needed to. And then, as I mentioned when I did the actual research and took the time to watch the video correctly, I learned zombie in a boat, no despawn. There was a whole thing about name tags. It was a lot of fun.
There's a reason why it's called Liza 3.
Yeah, the 3 is a clue as to the trouble I've been having. So the beds are there. Then we want... I need to rebuild this little thing here. Ow. Ow. Stop punching me.
Like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that after I made the zombie. Oh, should I put... Yeah. We're coming back. I feel like I should put the beds down before. I'm going to be smart for once. Because that would be a change. Thanks, love. Well. Wood? 5 wood. I need more than 5 wood. Oh, no. Oh, I used up all my wood, didn't I? I am so smart. SMRT. Okay. I do have an axe on me, so I can realize that I don't have any saplings planted, which is a problem. Why do I only have 1 sapling? Another problem. My wife is also playing Minecraft. She's over there. Oh, here she comes.
Girlfriend. I feel useful.
Here she comes. Hello.
Oh, there's the camera.
There's
Hey,
my
hey.
wife.
Yeah. That was nice. What do you want?
Love.
Hey. God, your Minecraft skin cracks me up.
What? He's beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
No, not that button.
Yes, I am playing
Oh, I
Minecraft,
rebound it.
and I am just over there.
Yeah.
That's where I live.
We've got like a weird
Ooh.
open plan thing.
I haven't actually looked at your house yet. I like your house.
House? You haven't actually looked at my house. So you're clearly not watching the stream. She's supposed to love me.
I'm babysitting the chat. All 3 of them.
Good girl.
I've banned 2 people so far.
Yeah, I've seen the spammers coming through.
People. Yeah. Didn't ban people, I banned bots.
Yeah,
I
spam
banned
bots. Perks of the job, you get to ban things. Oh, hello. The guy there. Oh, and if I remember correctly, I had these beds round the wrong way too. They're supposed to be this way. With the pillow here.
Did you get anything right?
I'll be honest with you.
Like, you had all the components, but they were all in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I didn't get much right with this farm. Okay, so I should be safe to do that and that. Oops, there we are. Hello. And that. Out. And then we've close the chamber-ish. Out. Did you get any?
I've appreciated it.
There are very few things that went right with this farm.
Yeah, I'm not being mean.
I'm not being a mean, she says. Okay. Hopefully, that will make a big difference in all of the issues we've been having. Unfortunately, we need to fill in all of this. Look, it's been a whole thing. And like I was already planning. So I've been making videos. Well, I've made a video so far since I started streaming this world. And I was planning, at least in my head, the Iron Farm video. As it turns out, I'm still recording it. So, you know,
Oh, I need to get rid of this guy. Let's go and get some iron. That iron golem showed up whilst I was digging. I think that's the one that was in the wall. Couple of buckets. Oh, I need to eat. I believe ads are currently enabled on Twitch. I have to go poop. Can you pause for a minute? Sorry, Mighty Warrior. I hope your BM goes well.
Oh, God.
Minecraft is a perfect game with no bugs or errors or glitches.
Here's the thing. I made a gnome farm and it went perfectly fine. I just had a single issue with it. So,
I'm perfect. Blah blah blah. Oh, it is absolutely use error. I have not been shy about that.
well, Minecraft is a perfect game if you follow the rules.
Oh, also Vichhug. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, only 1,000 or so. Yeah, just the occasional bug or glitch. Look, hey, at least I'm not playing on Bedrock. Eek, eek, eek. Okay. He's gone. Yeah, Bug Rock. Honestly, from having seen things like I need to actually check something else. I think I need to fill in this ceiling. Okay. We go up. And then we go this way. I think this should reveal the chamber. Yep. So I don't want to let the villagers reach me. I do need to... I think I need to break that. That. And then... Oh... I just wonder if they're going to be able to jump up here. They're not. And I'm not going to be able to get out. Okay. Ooh, let's get that out of my hand. I just want the torch. Thank you. Just to keep it well lit in here. Oh no, don't do that. No. Don't climb up there. No. They're asking for trouble. Okay. How does one escape, do you think? Do we risk death?
Go on.
It's definitely working now. I'm wondering if I can fly up. Ah! I made it. I think
What cost though, Jim?
we just everybody has to pretend they didn't hear me make that sound. And then it's fine. Just go to the zombie. I think we're okay. Hopefully I don't have to do anything else underground. Just gonna grab all these random blocks and fill in. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oops. Oh no. Oh my god. Definitely sounds like it's working. And I've run out of blocks. Went to the zombie and you've lost. Ah, yeah. I think you're right. Oh, I could have. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Now, in a very much learning, we've done learning. I'm not going to say that the iron farm is definitely fixed. The iron farm is possibly fixed. I guess we have to wait and see. It has been trouble. Well, how long have you been streaming and playing Minecraft? So this world, just over 2 weeks. In general, I started streaming. When did I start streaming? It was around 2019, 2020. And I did a little bit here and there on and off. I've been playing Minecraft since it was in pre-alpha, so forever. Also a bit of an off and on relationship. Since the update Aquatic 1.13, that was when I sort of really got into it. And that's sort of where modern Minecraft sort of came. And the sort of the update after that with the new village stuff. That's, for me, that's modern Minecraft. And before that, it was sort of weird old Minecraft. Yeah, pre-alpha was a long time ago. I was in my early 20s back then. Now I'm not. I do have a Silk Touch axe. There you go. That might be handy one day. I need dirt and possibly buttons to... Ooh, darkness is scary. Or is it? I need to kill. Full stop. I need to kill. Yes, I have very recently turned 36. As of Friday. Just passed. I would like to go hunt some creepers. Thank you. Where can I go hunt? There's no creep. There's usually lots of mobs around here, but there's none. Probably because I've been here the whole time. Guess I'll do a little fly. Ooh, a group of creepers. Just what I've been looking for. Did I watch the Minecraft movie? I sure did. I took the kids. We had a great time. And the wife. She was also there. Just as an afterthought. No! Oh. Ooh, gunpowder. Ow. Wow, he's running at me. Sir? You're being rude. Okay. Back up, back up. Thank you. There we go. Some gunpowder. How many chunks? So, my chunks are 32. And I also have Distant Horizons, which is, I think, this one. 512 is currently set to. So that's the LOD chunks. So I have a decent computer. It's not amazing, but it's decent. And yeah, I'm currently 80 FPS. It's a, if you really want to know, it's a RTX 2070 graphics card, and the CPU is a Intel i7, I think. And it's the 8th generation one, so it's i7 8800 or something. Pretty beefy PC, 32 gigs of RAM, NVMe drive. It's a good point. I will once it is no longer. Oh, I can pause. Duh.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Where are we? CPU is i7 8700. There you go. I also am very into computers and watch a lot of tech stuff. i20 dropped. Wow, that is an old GPU. Yeah, I'm currently I think I'm currently CPU bound. That's sort of the thing that, based on the games I've played and the walls I've hit into. I think my computer is definitely CPU bound. Only for the governments, yeah, of course. Why am I spamming? Whoops. I don't know what you mean. Ooh, creep. Because I'm the best at the game. I hope the quantum computers actually get cool for gaming one day, maybe in the next few decades. I do sometimes play Bedrock with the kids, Nikki, so the spamming probably comes from there. Oh my god, why is there a beat up old golem here? Oh, there's a creeper. Attack the creeper! Oh my god. I'm so glad you're here. Time for your retirement. Enjoy the jacuzzi. Bye. These nights I see satellites moving across the sky like shooting stars. Yeah, the what are they called? The Starlink satellites. You can, a lot of the time you can, especially if you're a little bit rural, you can see them just with the naked eye. Any more creepers? There's one. That would be very nice, Dickie. Could you imagine? And like that would be 1,000 real chunks, not like the ones that I've got, the LOD chunks. Could just be aliens. You're right, Proton. I'm not there to verify the integrity of every single satellite going past, so you could be correct in that it's aliens. Who am I to say otherwise? I'm just a girl playing Minecraft. Ah! Oh. Looks like the sun will come up soon. No, explodey. Thank you. I'm collecting gunpowder. And I guess a little bit of experience at the same time. I need to make a gunpowder farm, but I've only just got my elytra, so... That's where we're at. I'm not seeing any bad guys. I think the sun has come up officially. How much did we get? 9. 9's not bad. Could be better. Paper. There we go. Rockets. There we go. 32 rockets. That's not bad. And it healed up my elytra doing that.
Hey, Jim.
Nikki, I suspect that is marketing. That they've come up with some cool new tech and they have marketed it as a new form of matter rather than it actually being a new form of matter. Thank you for the follow, JJ O'Knight. What's up, my love? You hate the nether? Okay. My wife hates the nether. No. What is my Twitch? It is Molytron. It should pop up on the screen just above my head. On TikTok. I did just see what I think I saw, which was... I need to go up. Yeah, I'm generating new chunks. It's not enjoying it. There is a lush thing there. Lush forest. That looks like a lush place as well. So I've got a mesa over there, so that'll be good for when I need gold. Then we've got the mountains. Like a bit more cherry blossom there. Just wanted to load a little bit further. How much FPS will you get at 32 chunks? I mean, it comes and goes. Sometimes it gets down to 30 when it's loading lots of chunks. But I think the what's it called? Oh my god, I forget what it's called. Distant Horizons. I think that's taking a chunk of the performance. Yeah, without those, it'd be a lot nicer. Or be a lot easier to run. Don't know anything about PCs, and I'm very fascinated by them. Yeah, Feetseeker. Have I been in creative? No, I haven't. NRL. Yeah, PCs, I mean, people have in the past described them as like Lego for adults, which is not quite right, but it's kind of sort of in that sort of area where there's lots of complicated bits, but in general, the right bits usually fit together fairly easily. Yeah, I'm dropping a few frames here and there. I'm just doing a quick circle around my base NRL. I will be back there momentarily. I'm just flying up for sort of the first time to try and get a few more chunks loaded around me, so things will look a bit better, maybe. I'll fly up to these mountains and then we will head back home. These mountains here. that I'm pointing at. There's lots of pink trees around. There's a big cherry blossom mountain over there. That's actually, I think that's where I spent my first night. So I spawned. I'm not sure where. Maybe over here. And then I traveled by boat. And then I got there and wandered all the way along the coastline there. And I was just looking for a plains biome. And then as we come up over this mountain, ooh, just seen something very exciting. Up of the mountain. I saw the plains biome here, and I started exploring, and that village there is my base. Now, if we have a little look back over here, this is actually a surprisingly good seed. That's pale oak. Yeah, so that's the Distant Horizons, Nikki, where it's doing all of that stuff there. So that's like the level of detail chunks, or the LOD chunks, where it doesn't fully load them in, but it gives you sort of an approximation. When you're not zoomed in, it doesn't really matter. But I also have a zoom mod to look at things, so this is a cool cave. Woo! Let's fly out before I get stuck and get lost. Oh, I'm almost out of rockets. Let's fly home. I think one more rocket and I should be able to just glide on home. But being able to see this far is so cool. Makes the world feel more like a world. Yeah. And now I know there's a pale oak forest over there as well. Just behind that hill. I need to... there's a new resin block that I need to learn how to farm. I know that you can farm it. I do not know how. Why is there an iron golem here? You're too close to the iron farm. I need to put a fence around it, I think. Just to stop them from wandering in. Do we play games other than Minecraft? Yes, I do. I also play Factorio. I have in the past played games like Terraria. Nintendo games, Pokemon, Zelda, love those. Mario. Those are all good. Decent amount of iron now. I can actually do a little bit of trading. What else do I play? PC games. I like strategy games. I've played all of the other Minecraft games. I played Legends. It was okay. And Dungeons was all right. It was a bit better than Legends. Haven't heard of Factorio. So it's, if you imagine the ability to have like the automatic farms from Minecraft, for like the iron farm and all the other ones that you can build. It's a game that is like that kind of automation, and you mix it all together and you make cool stuff. Sort of the auto crafter would sort of be the assemblers, I suppose. So it's a game about automation where you make some resources somewhere, transport it somewhere else, turn it into something else that's useful, and then do whatever useful thing it is with that. Super duper fun. Can take a ton of time though to play. A couple of people asking, have I played Minecraft Story Mode? I have not, but I have watched the kids play it a little bit. I wasn't really that engrossed by it. They were playing it on Netflix when it was on Netflix. I'm not sure if it still is on there. But it seemed a bit silly and a bit fun. I feel like there's a lot of like memes and stuff from that I am not gonna get because I wasn't that engrossed by it. Something made from something that makes something. Yeah. Oops. Smash my microphone. I need to sell. You. There we go. Sell some iron. How much do I have left? 29. Have I built any PCs? I have. I didn't build this PC. Because I got a really good deal on it and I knew I wouldn't get a better deal on the parts at the time. So I got this one pre-built because it was on sale. But I have in the past built my PC, my last PC I built. And I have done a PC building class before. And I was very comfortable doing that. Whenever I need to like upgrade my computer or fix something with either my computer or my wife's computer, I'm not scared of opening them up and fiddling with things. My last PC was good when I got it. Again, that was one like early 20s. I built that one. I think I was 21 or 22. So it's a very old PC now. It hasn't been turned on in a few years. Because it kept crashing all the time and it just wasn't really worth trying to figure out how to fix it. I tried a couple of things and they weren't the issue. And I suspect the issue is the motherboard and I don't feel the need to fix it. But it was really good at the time. It was an i7. It's a second generation one. Goodbye, Feed Seeker. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Also for the follow. What are we doing, boys? Time to take over the world. I do actually have a couple of buildy type things I need to do. Oh, I need to... Oh my God, I can't believe I lost all my saplings again. Why are you not growing? Grow. Surely I just put them in a box somewhere. I want to move this building also. And I think I will be moving it over the chickens. Could have sworn... Oh, I do have saplings. There we go. All right, let's go plant them. Could have sworn I saved about half a stack of saplings. I forget. It's been a while since I have thought about the exact speed. It was a few years ago when I upgraded it and I got the same speed RAM. I do have, I think I've got Specky on my computer. I'll run that quickly. Yes. I don't need to update. Just show me about my RAM. DDR4. And if I'm reading that correctly, it's running really slow. DDR4. Oop. Speeds. Apparently it's running at 1330 megahertz, which is like half the speed. I need to check that. Yeah. That's what Specky is telling me. I might need to update it and get a better read on it. But that's really slow. I mean, game is running fine, so I'm not too stressed. Time for trees to grow. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible that it's running at 2330 and the program I just used, it said it was very out of date and needed updating. Something I can dig into later. It's not a... Everything is running fine at the moment, so I'm not going to stress about it. Okay. Cobblestone, logs. Do I have cobblestone? I should have some. Yeah, I suspect it's actually running at that base speed and then it's just being reported incorrectly. But without going into BIOS, I can't be sure. Which obviously I'm not going to do in the middle of streaming. Yeah, so when I upgraded my RAM, I definitely remember putting XMP profiles on. It is possible that I have misconfigured that or something has happened. Some weird update. Or change. Yeah, these things happen. Again, a thing I can't check unless I reboot the computer. Just Windows 10. But I know when Windows 11 was like launching, I had to check that I had the right security thing on my motherboard. You can check XMP profiles in Task Manager. Memory. Oh yeah, Task Manager says it's running at 2667. There you go. So I don't know what Specky was saying. Yeah, it's, I mean, twice. I thought I had configured it correctly, so I was a bit confused with that. It might be because DDR is double disk data rate, or double data rate. It could be reporting the single data rate. And it's just, yeah, it's showing a weird number even though it's not the actual truth of the matter. Have I played Fortnite? I have in the past. It's all right. I don't hate it. It's also very, like, it's trying to convince you to buy the battle pass all the time. Which is kind of not very exciting for me. Like a door there. What do we do with this? I think
I'll go get some fences and don't let all the chickens out. But if I have a little coop out the front, that'd be fun. This box. Fences. There's lots of golems. There is still some coming through. Oh, wait. Silly golem. Okay. Now I will put the fence there. Yes. We can always change that a bit later. Have I played Save the World? No, I haven't played the more recent stuff. I think the last time I played it was last year, so that'll tell you. Do I keep the composter in here? I mean, it's not hurting anyone by being there, so I think so. Ooh. I need logs, and I need windows. And doors. Ooh, and steps. Oh, that might be a problem. Maybe I don't do that. Because I want this to be the ground floor. So I might replace... Well, replace the ground here with... Let's get a shovel. Replace the ground with cobblestone to match, but not put steps going up. Is Ryzen 5 5600G better than your Intel? So my CPU is, it's not that one, it's i7 8700. So I'm not sure. I don't know much about Ryzen GPUs. But just by running a very quick Google, looks like the Ryzen has a higher base clock. But they're both turbo to roughly the same. They're they're fairly evenly matched, I would suggest. It's not that huge of a difference between the two. Cobblestone and logs. Ooh, trees. Oh, I need a shovel. Do I have one? I do. Definitely not going to have enough cobble, but we'll place what we can.
There we go. Okay. And got my axe. Get some trees. I do like the little boosted jumps you can do once you've got the elytra. You can move around a bit quicker. You can sort of start like a mini glide and then you sort of hop around really quick. It's fun. I like it. It's nighttime. Leg it. So I can do this. So float glide. Like a boing. There we go. One good one in there. Oops. At 300 places are better. Well, there you go. The website I clicked on, which I very briefly looked at, was sort of comparing the two in like a head-to-head. How are you here? And how are you... How... I left the gate open. Well, they will return to work. I need you to stay safe. I suppose if they picked those beds and they've got workstations here, maybe they'll just stay in the house. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Yours is more, what's it called? More, it was manufactured more recently. Mine is now a 8-year-old CPU, apparently. 2017 it was first made. Whereas yours was only made in 2021, so... You would hope it would be faster, especially if it's a, you know, decently priced one. And of course, newer CPUs have they got better features. Both. So AMD is the company that makes the Ryzen, and Intel is the one that makes the i7s and whatever. They both make new CPUs every year. It's kind of their thing. It's not really for, yeah, it's a way you perceive things. My computer's still really good at the end of the day. It still runs things really well. So I don't think of it as behind. Maybe a little bit old. And could do with upgrading maybe in the next couple of years. But if you sort of look at things as being like the most recent thing versus if you don't have the most recent one, then you're behind. Then you're going to be spending a lot of money on CPUs and stuff through the years when you don't really need to. So the way you perceive things can be change how you feel about it as well. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 4. Maybe 5. Mm, 5. $120 get 800 FPS in Minecraft. Well, yeah. That'll do it. It's about the same. try to replicate this building because it's the one I'm gonna tear down next for this. And then we'll do some planks. I don't need that. I don't need that. Who is my favorite Minecraft content creator? I'm pretty particular to like. Who would I say I watch either religiously or the most? It's either Grian or Mumbo Jumbo. And I think I watched Mumbo first. And when Grian joined Hermitcraft, that was when I learned about him. So I'd say those are the ones I watch the most. But I do watch a spattering of others here and there and everywhere. So it's not like I religiously only watch those guys. Yeah, they're really good. They're a lot of fun. Get trapped. Okay. Do I have any random spare doors? I have one. Okay, well, I'm going to need 2. So I'll have to make some more. Yeah, I get that. Redstone is quite complicated. And part of me, I think, hopes that just by watching Mumbo's Redstone videos, maybe I'll absorb some of that information through osmosis. And like, there's a little bit of Redstone stuff that I understand, but I wouldn't say I know how to necessarily build anything particularly complex from scratch. I can do basic stuff. But yeah, he does some crazy stuff. And like, his clever and weird and awesome redstone stuff from his latest video, you know, he's good enough at it that the Minecraft movie hired him to make a bunch of redstone contraptions that maybe they could use in the movie. So, yeah, I'd say he's pretty up there in terms of qualifications. Yeah, he's showed off and talked about the stuff that he built for the movie. And like, he worked with the director and like, they were open to all of his ideas. It was really cool. And like, a lot of them, like most of them didn't get used because it was like, brainstorm, what silly stuff can you do in Minecraft? But there was actually a few like traps and things that actually got put in the movie. So that was kind of cool. Hello. So let's have a look. I think I'll do planks there and iron golem in the way. Oop, that worked. We've got oak log. So we go plank, log window plank log, and then 2 windows there. Whoops. They've definitely got planks in the corners, and then they go something like that. Boom, boom. Maybe we just go, hello there, Burst, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Maybe something like that. Or even, we go, thanks for the follow. I'm attempting to build a thing. I'm alive, definitely breathing. Fantastic. Good to hear. So window there. Let's see what happens. Window there and a window there. Fantastic. And then this. That looks good. Oops. Turn half of that into planks. What am I doing now? I'm just... First off, I want to move this building away from directly out the front of my house. And I needed to cover this. So I'm spiritually recreating that building over here. So then it will at least look somewhat like the same, even if it's not 100%. The survival world where all I do is build things, but I'm thinking about being creative. Yeah. I with my kids I started a creative world recently and just said, hey, let's make cool stuff in the town nearby. And the kids are happy and I don't have to stress about trying to survive with them. It's cool. Is this Steve's lava chicken? Essentially. I am Steve. And this is my lava chicken. Although, I should grab some while I'm here. I need stairs. I mean, I might as well tear this building down now. Let's do a quick sleep. Water bucket release. I have lava. I don't have water at the moment. I tried to sound funny, yeah. It's trying to block spam and stuff. Sometimes it's a bit too aggressive, and sometimes it doesn't even notice the spam, so it's definitely not a you problem. It's trying.
Oh, bless.
Ah! Wow. Well, kind of helped, so not too mad. You could have helped. No. No sense of remorse. And like having a creative world is a good idea as well because you can test things out. Like this build here, is partly from a tutorial, sort of the main structure is. But I made a lot of edits, especially on like the windows and the decorations, and this pergola out the front is completely original. I say completely, chat helped me build it. So it can help to sort of get a feel for how things should work and what blocks you should use and, you know, building techniques and that kind of stuff. Especially for me, who is very not confident building. If I make my survival world a creative world, I'll lose interest. Well, make a different world for creative. That's my advice. And like, it can just be for, like, it doesn't have to be for planning survival stuff. And then you can come back to survival when you feel like doing it. And meanwhile, you can make some cool Pokemon pixel art in your creative world, you know? There's no reason not to. Hello, sir. Nearly done. Sorry. Maybe stop walking in front of the swinging axe? Maybe? I think my favorite thing, actually, that I sort of, in terms of like the blocks that you choose and the way you build something, I had never thought of doing like a stone sort of outline and then wood in the main roof. And I really like how it looks. So I'm going to probably do something similar for this roof. I might just do like a cobblestone thingo instead of stone brick. The villager's silently judging. Look. He's allowed his opinion. He just has to keep quiet about it. Will you make some other farms? Absolutely. That's the plan. Gunpowder farm and sugarcane farm pretty high on the list of priorities right now. Being that I've now got my elytra. I want to be able to do that. And then probably XP farm. I'd like to try out some of the new ones using, I think it's like armadillos and silverfish. They look cool. Got no idea how they work. Do I need 5 eggs? Probably not. 1 gravel. Two different stacks of cobblestone. I don't know. No worries, Burst. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you also have a good night. I'm going to try and do a really bad job of being organized. Because we just know it's going to happen. Oh. I've got extra doors now. Do I have any glass? Ooh, a little bit. Okay. Make some panes. Oh, you get 16 at a time. I would like to dress up the iron farm. Make it pretty. If it's working. It is, okay. Very slowly. It really needs a barrier. And then I think it needs a rebuild. I think it needs a rebuild, not a barrier. I mean, distance is less of a problem with this. So any sort of low area, maybe here. or even just over here might be fine. Possibly out on the water. That's an option to build a new one. Thank you for the follow, Feedseeker. Yeah, I mean, I could even do a bigger one that I was thinking of making. I was actually, in my mind palace, I was trying to come up with sort of a relatively automatic way to get the farm populated, because it's going to take a lot of villagers. The design I have in mind. But I could start. It's going to be like a multi-story thing, so maybe I'll just start with one story, and that's going to take like 20 villagers. Hey. Love that creeper emoji. Ooh. Yeah, so it's going to be like a big multi-story thing with like each level will have 4 modules that spawn iron golems that then get pushed into the middle. And I'll do it with my understanding, and hopefully it still works. If you have 5 villagers together, they will occasionally spawn an iron golem. So it's a bit slower than one with a what's it called? With a zombie. Because he makes them scared and makes them spawn like that very frequently. But if there's, 4, and then obviously you build another level, then there's 8, 12, 16, more and more modules that go up, the more you can, like the faster the iron will come through. And then we can use like auto crafters at the bottom to turn the iron into, what's it called? Iron blocks. And we'll sort the puppies out, send them to a, oh, it's gone now, to a composter. And then turn the bone meal. Does the bone meal craft? I think it crafts into bone blocks. Or is that just bones? Not sure. Bone block. Yeah, there you go. Bone meal into bone blocks. I thought it was maybe it's bones that craft into bone blocks. Yeah, so we can have that auto crafting, and that will obviously compress everything down. And make storage more efficient and that kind of stuff. But right now, it's working, but you can clearly see that there's lots of iron golems nearby that I don't think should be this close. Jarl, hello. How you going? Welcome to stream. I'm trying to build a building. And I need some stairs. Oops. Turn that on. There we go. Don't know if that's going to be enough. I think I need more cobblestone. And it's getting dark. Oh, look. The sun is setting. Oh. Give me a drink. Use sodium. Yes, if you'd like to see my mod list. Better F3, Distant Horizons, Entity Model and Texture Features. Currently not being used because what is it called? It's not a shader pack. It's a resource pack. Fresh Animations wasn't working properly. Very buggy in this version because of the new animals. What else we got? FreeCam, which we use a lot. Iris, which I was using for shaders, and it was making the stream look awful, so we turned that off. We got lithium, and we got sodium in the mod menu, and zoomify. We zoom a lot. I used to also have there was one called Nvidium, but I think that got merged into sodium. Is my understanding. No worries, enjoy your food. I shall go dig some cobblestone, I think. So that's what I need a lot of right now. And digging is the fastest way to get it. I do remember in my last world I had like a hill, and I when I needed to get like lots of cobblestone and stuff, I would strip mine there, and over time the hill slowly got lower and lower. Didn't quite decimate it, because they do get thicker as they go down. So anytime you need a few stacks of cobblestone, it's sort of you take up less and less of the mountain, but it's kind of funny. Surely 2 stacks is enough. That should be plenty. So we're going to use wood stairs and cobblestone stairs and dirt blocks to get up, and planks as well. So I think we'll go up like that, which means I think, do we want to start upside down? No. Let's start way up. That's the wrong way around there. That way. There we go. And then that way. Yeah. Cool. Then we'll hop up. And we'll come here and go, nope. Like that. And 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 like that. That's fairly close, I think. And then like there. Beautiful. Do. I got my food and it's so good. Fantastic. Nothing like good food. Boom. Okay. So first thing to do is fill in these gaps. Cool. That is a little wonky. Don't know how I managed that. Don't know. What if I do that? Does that fix it? It doesn't. Oh no. I don't know. I did the same thing. On either side, I thought. Yeah, a little. I think I started off too low on this side. This is why I'm not a builder. Keep saying. Okay, let's try again. So starting off there, we started like that, and then like that. Is that correct? Yes. Is that the right height? Okay. Let's try again. Oh, bless me. Oh, he's going again. Hold on. It's going to blow the nose. And we're back. Here's a drink now. Lovely. Okay. Let's make this roof. Roof. Ah, we have a problem. Okay. So I've built like a genius. Now got lots of gaps. But that looks symmetrical. And I've got a roof visitor. And we can just pop, I think, a block in the middle, and that should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Is it the best? No. Is it functional? Just about. So then I'll grab a shovel in a minute and clear that out. So. One more. Whoops. There we go. We'll do that on the other side. And then it will be easy to follow because it will actually be symmetrical. Oh. Lovely. Ugh. There's only the one emote, that's why. You're going to keep unlocking the same one. I should add that to my little list of things to do to add some more emotes. I need ideas actually for them more than anything. The creeper is upside down because Australia, and that's funny. Whoop. But we haven't, or I haven't really thought of any other emotes to go with that. I suppose my face is pretty good. I could do a emote of my face. with the mustache and everything. Do-do. Okay. The sheep iron golem. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to add an iron golem emote after all this. Steve or Steve's Love a Chicken, yeah. Might as well, you know, with what's been so astronomically popular recently. Be silly not to. Oops. Now, do I do that? And then I think I do that. Maybe something like that. So that it sticks out, and put a slab there if I need to. Ooh. Oh, that's the wrong one. So I want it to stick out above the wood steps. Oops. Come on, steps. I think he's stuck. Do you need some convincing? Oh. You figured it out. Well done. So proud of him. I was going to give him some nudging, but he saw a zombie and legged it. Works for me. Whoops. Hey. That's one side. Do-do-do-do. Going. Other side to go. Do I have enough steps? Absolutely not. Okay. I was thinking of doing like this as well. A little bit of extra dimension. Maybe remove these just to see how it looks. Add a block on the end. Oh, an upside down stair. That's a good idea. I'm gonna remove these. Get some extra stair blocks for the roof anyway. That should be enough. And, of course, we'll fly and get on the roof. A boom. So, what are we thinking? Like this? Ish. Except not sideways. Or, let's try a few things. We could go up. And then do that. What looks better? Boo! That does not look better. Just that little, I think just the simple little bit is fine. I could potentially like maybe do a slab instead. I guess we should give it a try. It's not going to hurt to try. Whoa, there's a creeper. Hello. Ow. That could have gone better. Or you can place a normal stair on top of the block and then place a stair upside down. Yeah, I could try that as well. How's the slab looking? Yeah, a little bit wonky. Starting to run out of rockets. Like that. A little wing. I think that's the way to go. Wow, I can't even... Is that the same? When it hangs off? Yeah. I think it looks fine. Let's fill in the back. Yeah, it does. Little horns for the house. Whoops. Okay. House is done. Let's do a quick lap around the house. Hey, oh, I'm really high up. Forget how high you get. And that has turned the village into more of a circle as well. I mean, there's not much to see around the back. Except for the fact I haven't put the glass in. Let's do that now. Thank you, Nikki. It's not the biggest, brightest, most detailed thing in the world. But it serves its purpose. Maybe another window here. A little one. Yeah, balances it out a little bit. Okay, well, how are we for time? We're right on where I was going to finish up, actually. It's now midnight, so it's my bedtime. And things have gone really well today. All we need now is like a big... Yeah, I need to sort of... maybe just does just need the logs. I think that's okay. But just removing that one building that was here has sort of freed up this whole area. It'd be nice to do like a public fountain in the middle or something. Or maybe like a little markety thing that's sort of not as tall as to block out my whole house. And I think it would be funny to do like a big chicken on top of there. Much like in the Minecraft movie, which I realized last stream, my plan to put like the logo of the thing that is being farmed above it, which is exactly what they do in the Minecraft movie. I subconsciously decided that, but I think it'll be funny to do anyway. I'll stand out on here. And yeah, I'm happy with that actually. I just need to start making some actual spots for my villagers to live. Because they need houses. They've been sleeping rough for long enough. So a few... I mean, this building here is sort of big on the inside. Like big enough to house quite a few villagers. So at this sort of scale, I might adjust the design a bit like they do here. Like these are pretty much the same size, but there's slightly different blocks. And the roof is a square all the way around. And this one does that triangular shape instead. So we could do some variations like that on this thing as well. And yeah, get the villagers in some houses. I might keep the church as it is. Maybe give it some upgrades. And then things will be looking pretty good. Thank you, Nikki. It's been a fun 2 weeks so far. And like, I plan to keep going. So this isn't the end. This is just the start as far as I'm concerned. I'm so happy to have an elytra. Woohoo! And then, yeah, so we've got sort of we'll have the little village that has all the villagers. And then as we go out, we'll add, I think, bigger buildings that are the farms around, I suppose. I do have a design idea for the nether portal. That might need to be moved slightly, but I have a plan for that. And then like, oh, this hill here, that'd be a great spot for a farm. And then maybe back here, this would be a good spot for a farm. And then we're going to move the iron farm because that's trouble, but that's still a good spot for a farm. Down here is a good spot for an iron farm because it's nice and low and shouldn't have too many issues. Oh my god, you're so right. I've just used up all my rockets. Let's use the free cam. Woohoo! And yeah, there's lots of like spots around here. I need to figure out what to do with this. It's just a big old pit, so I don't know what to do with it. It might just be a build over it and then add another nice spot for a farm. Or we could turn it into something fun. I'm not sure. You can make it an aquarium. That's a good idea. I could even have like a spiral staircase going down and then have like exhibits in the walls or something like that. There's lots of different ways we can make this, you know, more customized and more me. And then we've got all of these planes as well, all the way around, which are always great spots for building cool stuff. I'd love to build like a big castle. Maybe this area for a big castle. But that's a little bit more in the future, I think. And I best get actually back to the house. And do a sleep. Because that's the most important. So we got the elytra today. That was fantastic. Very happy with that. and we got the enchantments on it. Also very happy with that. We got a decent pick, a decent sword. These are all good things. And the armor I'm wearing, I mean, it's all got protection 3 on it. And the feather falling boots. I'd love to do some more exploration of the end and get some more treasure, some more good enchanted gear that can, you know, save me the hassle from getting all the good enchants on it. And then I can just add like, if I get a good pick like this, I've got the guys that will trade me unbreaking and mending, and I can just pop that on there, and then I got it, and I don't have to stress. Anyway, that's me. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the follows and the likes. This is my decent pick. My other decent one is Efficiency 3, so I didn't say I had a great pick, just a decent pick. Yeah, but anyway, thank you so much for tuning in and for hanging out and for chatting. And I will see you in a couple of days when I stream again. I will be, because I'm streaming sort of 3 times a week. So it's Monday night now, so probably Wednesday or Thursday night, depending on how things go. And then again on the weekend. It's been a great stream and I've had a good time. So I'm very happy with that. And that's everything, I think. Yeah. I will see you later.